What's it like to be an apprentice in the beauty and spa industry? Today I've got the amazing Amara. Hi, Amara.
Hi.
Amara, you're studying the apprenticeship with Champneys, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Brilliant. And what is it that made you choose to do an apprenticeship rather than going doing the traditional beauty route at college?
I mean, initially I did go to college and I done business. I think it was level two or three that I'd done.
Ah,
Yeah. I'd done that for a year, and I just think within a few months, kind of into doing it, I knew I didn't want to do another year of college. So that's when I kind of started applying for apprenticeships. And when I saw the Champneys one on the government website, I kind of instantly knew like this is what I wanted to do. Because I'd never thought of beauty therapy before I kind of saw that advertisement. So I thought, okay, yeah, and I was lucky enough to do it. So I just think it was kind of a thing where like after kind of experience in the first couple months, I was like, no. So yeah.
the going to college, the sort of sitting there in a room
Yeah, I
just
think
wasn't.
it was like all of it combined. I mean, going to college for me, I live in Buckinghamshire, so it's not like there was loads of colleges near me. So the one that I went to was about, I want to say, a 30-minute drive from my house. So I think that first of all, traveling there was a lot, and then the days were structured really weirdly, and there'd be certain days where we'd be kind of going in purely just to do like work that we've been set. So a lot of the days kind of just felt maybe a bit of underwhelming or just useless for my time, really.
So you like to be busy then. That's why I guess
Yeah,
the apprenticeship is
definitely.
for
Yeah.
you. And you hadn't thought about beauty until you literally had looked on the government website. So how
Literally,
did that
not until I'd seen on that and I kind of read the description, I showed it to my mum and I was like, I need to do this. Like, there's, yeah, and I got here. So I'm actually really happy about it because I was really set on it for months. I think it was like October that I'd applied. So it was really early, like into the year, no, into the like college year, the school year that I'd kind of saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. So,
Because I think most people who go into beauty kind of think about it like for a while beforehand. They don't sort of think, okay, I'm going to see what apprenticeships there are out there. And you saw the one with Champneys and were like, that's just for me.
yeah, literally.
That's amazing. So what does your, I mean, I guess when you're at college, like you were saying, you might have a set study session, then a big gap, and then another study session.
hmm
What's it like working at Champneys? How does your day look and feel?
I like I said before, I don't think any day's really the same. I think that's what's the best about it because I hate when every day is kind of structured the same because that's something that can get really tiring to you. So there's a lot of things I do really. Like I help the other spa members. I kind of there's like you start with kind of just the odd jobs like folding the towels, getting the towels set up for everyone. And then slowly, as kind of the months went by, I began doing. So we started off. I think when we first began, we were doing like a wave bed treatment. So this kind of just was like a routine of getting the client onto this massage type bed, and then just leaving them to be on it. And I think that was good because that was like where you first had your first experience of kind of interacting with the clients. And then we started doing massage treatments, and that's kind of what my day consists of now. So I don't think they definitely you get eased into it. So I haven't had too many like properly busy days, but we definitely do have like a few treatments throughout each day, so that's good. And then you have loads of like different jobs that you can do throughout the day as well to kind of get that going with there.
So you do your massage training. So you do your massage training on the apprenticeship, and then you
Yeah.
do some practice, I guess, and then you get signed off on that piece of training, and then you can do it on clients and guests.
Yeah, so then once you kind of get signed off here at Armenia, you then go back to resort and you have I think we did a little bit of training there, kind of just like practicing the Champneys training. So we had one day dedicated to that, doing the Champneys massage treatments and learning them. And then once we got back from Selby, we done our trade test. So you'd have a trade test which is basically like an assessment to basically see that you're kind of up to standard. So we have one for full body, back, and then there's like the Champneys treatment, so the head in the clouds and the upper body bliss. And then once you passed all of those, you were then able to kind of do apprentice treatments on clients.
That's brilliant. That's, I mean, I guess that like when you were saying you're starting off, you're doing guest interaction, getting to communicate with guests, then
Yeah.
you're learning, then you're getting straight into treatment. And what about the training? So how do you fit the training in? Is that how
So
does it work?
how we have every 6 weeks come here to Armenia and we do 5 days basically. So we started off our first time learning massage. So we had 5 days dedicated to kind of learning that. And I think it's really good. Like it doesn't, I don't know, I feel like it seems like quite a bit of short time if you think about it, but I feel like each day is really structured. So it's really good because you definitely get the most of your time used. And then once we came back, we had again the dedicated Champneys day where we then learn their treatment. And then whilst you're in resort for the next 6 weeks, you kind of had like odd treatments on the other staff members to kind of then learn for like do the treatment on them, and then they give you any extra tips where they think you'd need it. And then we came back here 6 weeks after. I think it's about 6 weeks to then kind of get signed off, and then you have your trade tests for that, and you kind of get going. So it's good because you get to kind of learn from the other therapists as well. So that's nice.
And what a variety though, like 6 months, 6 weeks, not 6 months, 6 weeks in the resort. Then you come back and you do more training, you get to put it into practice. And what I think is really interesting is what you did say though about the other therapists supporting you. Have you found that as well? Like it's just been, you've been welcomed in and
Yeah, this
part of the team straight away.
Yeah, everyone like is very welcoming. I'd say everyone's like more than happy to kind of let you practice on them and kind of give you tips. I feel like even like you'd think sometimes I feel like people might be nervous because kind of going into the actual workplace, there's going to be people older than you. But I think everyone's
Mm.
like they're just so lovely. No one's kind of I've never felt any kind of negative energy from anyone. So it's been nice. I've always felt wanted in a way, like.
Team, you're part of the
Yeah,
team.
that's
You're
what I
not
meant.
feeling someone who's outside. You're
Yeah.
That's incredible though, because I think people often think, oh, well, it's great for the apprentice, but I think also for the rest of the team, it's great to have you there as well because you're kind of they can give you that knowledge, they can support you and things like that. And how has your confidence in delivering treatments changed since starting your apprentice?
This definitely changed a lot. I mean, when we first began, I couldn't, I feel like you can never really tell if you're good. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you have other people like directing you, but I think until I came back to Spa and I kind of had my practices on the other therapists, and they were telling me like, oh, like you're doing really well. You like maybe just change it going this way, or just giving you those extra tips. Definitely, I think has helped me a lot because now, especially after I've done my apprentice treatments, I've had people like there's like a little book you can write in, and I've had them like write comments, and I feel like that's very much confidence boosting in them in like myself because you can see that they kind of enjoyed it enough to go and think, oh, like I'll write down like a little comment in the book. So that's nice as well because I think that like seeing that definitely gives you confidence, and then I feel like from having that confidence, you definitely take that into the next treatment, and I think do a lot better than you would have initially because you think like I can do this.
I love that. I love that you have a book and they can give you that feedback
Yeah.
because like once you've got your treatments and you're in a room, you're very much on your own, aren't you? So
Mhm.
having that confidence, I guess, means you walk in, you can speak to the guests, you can
Yeah.
communicate with them, and you're not feeling awkward or uncomfortable.
hmm
And then what would you say to someone thinking about becoming a beauty apprentice but not sure about it?
I'd say definitely, it depends really, because if you're not 100%, you should definitely kind of weigh out your options. And if maybe I think what helped with me is because I've had a few jobs before this, so I kind of knew what I was going into. So maybe if you've definitely got to think about it, but I think it is a really good option. I mean, it's definitely like I feel a lot happier in comparison to how I did when I was in college because I kind of feel more a part of a team. You're kind of earning whilst learning as well, so that definitely gives you an extra boost. So I think why not? Like you may as well just have a go for it. And if you don't like it, then you can always kind of maybe just do the level two and then see what you could do after.
And that's a good point. You're earning and learning, aren't
Mhm.
you?
Yeah.
That's a really, I love that line. That's brilliant. Because you are, aren't you? You take home a wage.
Yeah.
And what do you enjoy most about your apprenticeship?
Um, I'm not sure. There's so many different like I definitely enjoy like having a structured day. For me, I really like the structure of how I kind of wake up, go to work, and you kind of know, okay, like I've got this to come for my day. And I think as well as that, I just enjoy It's nice interacting with people, I think. You definitely get, like I said, it's definitely confidence boosting. Like you get a lot more experience from it, I think, rather than like I have a friend who she's doing beauty therapy in college. And I think,
Mm.
although I think doing the apprenticeship is a little bit more time, you definitely get a lot
Mm.
out of it because you're getting a lot more experience from it. So I always kind of took that on as a extra as well because you're getting experience whilst doing it. So I think there's so much to enjoy about it, really. I couldn't put it all in one.
One thing. So it's earning the money, learning on the job,
Mhm.
having the experience, and actually, I guess, having the job at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, Amara, it's so great to speak to you. Thank you so much. It's really good to hear how positive it's been and like how much fun you're enjoying it. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
That's all right. Thank you for having me.